Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruth Steele and today we're going to be doing yoga for the head and neck. According to a survey that I sent out to my email list recently, the head and neck are one of the most common areas of held tension and pain points. So if you suffer from headaches, perhaps if you have bipolar disorder, you're more susceptible to headaches as well. If you suffer from a lot of neck pain or cricking the neck, then I really hope you find this useful. You can practice on the mat, but don't worry, it's not necessary. You can also just be sat on the sofa or on your bed, wherever you're comfortable. So we'll take 3 deep breaths to begin with. Inhale through the nose and exhale, just sigh it out through the mouth. Twice more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out, let it go. One more time. Big inhale deep down to the bottom of your belly. And exhale, sigh it out, let it go. Good. Now, however you're sitting, whether you're on the shins, on your bottom, or in a seated position, just take a little note of how you're sitting posturally. You're probably adopting your most habitual pattern, which may look something a little bit like this, where the shoulders are hunching forwards, we're protruding the chin forward a little bit and slightly hunched in the upper back. So we want to undo the effects of this common habitual pattern which we so often fall into. So however you're seated, now let's take 3 shoulder circles, inhaling them up to the ears, and exhale, draw them back and down. And we're not rushing here, we're just taking our time, noticing every little niggle or where we're storing some pain and tension. One more time. Good, then keep the shoulders back and down. And we're going to inhale, chin to the ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, chin to ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest. And one more time, inhale, chin to ceiling. And this time as we exhale, chin to chest, lightly resting both hands on the back of the head, not applying any pressure, just gently resting. Try to maintain the length in the spine here, so we're not fully collapsing down like this. We still want length in the spine. We're just encouraging that light stretch down the back of the neck. Good, release the hands here, and we're just going to take our chin now from shoulder to shoulder. Deepening the breath, bringing your awareness to your breath. And you can stick with these half head circles. If it feels okay for you to do so, you can take some half head circles to the back. By all means, feel free to take that full head circle, but this isn't for everyone, and it isn't completely necessary. We can just do it in 2 halves. So keep being mindful with whatever's going on in your body today. And the next time that your left ear is over towards the left shoulder, we'll pause here. Same as before, or similar as before. Bring the left hand over and just lightly rest onto the top of the head. You can increase this stretch if it feels good on the stretching down the right side of the neck by extending that right arm out to the side and flexing the fingers. Deep breath. Good. Stay here for a couple more breaths if it feels good for you. And from here, we're going to diagonally tilt our chin down towards the left armpit. And you can keep that hand on the back of the head, applying a little pressure. So what we're looking for here is a slightly different stretch, still down the right side, but more diagonally stretching towards the back of the neck here. Big breath. Good, and then follow with a head circle until our right ear is towards the right shoulder. We'll repeat the other side, bringing the right arm up and gently resting on the head. Suss out how it feels in your body, and then if it feels okay and you want a little more, feel free to extend that left arm away, flexing the wrist. Deep breath here. Good, stay for a couple more breaths if it feels good. And the same thing here, just tilting the chin down towards the right armpit slightly. until we feel that stretch down the left side of the neck, but a little bit more diagonally down towards the back of the neck here. Deep breath. Good. Slowly come back to center. Inhale, look left. Exhale, center. Inhale, look right. Exhale, center. Good. Now using our fingers here, we're going to do a little tapping technique. If you have a headache today or if you're suffering from anxiety, this is going to be a really useful one for you. So just using either the first finger, or you can use the first and second fingers, whatever your preference is. We're going to start at the temples and just lightly tap here. Tap, 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 tap. Whatever rhythm's good for you. If you want to do a little slower rhythm, that's okay. If you want a little faster rhythm, that's okay too. Just keep tapping around the temples here, nice and softly. Bring your attention to your breath. My dog Banksy is in the room with us, so if you can hear some snoring, it's Banksy. Good. Then the tapping from here, we now take it onto the forehead and above the eyebrow arch. Deepening the breath all the while. And just giving yourself permission to let go of that tension. I can feel that tension I've been holding in my shoulders as it's gently releasing. Give yourself permission to let it go. You don't have to carry that baggage anymore. And you don't have to be in a hurry. Why are we all in a hurry and in a rush? We have plenty of time to relax and to live. Good. Let's take this tapping onto the top of the head now, and maybe you want to get all the fingers involved. Just tapping as if you imagine two lines running from your eyes over the top of your head, we're trying to tap along these lines, these meridian lines. And that's not a dead set. If it feels good for you to keep tapping the temples or tap somewhere else on the head, then please do so. You know your body better than anyone else. Good. Then bring the tapping back onto the eyebrows, down through the temples. We take it further down through the cheeks and onto the chin now. You can tap around the chin, around the lips. Maybe you want to tap onto your nose a little or in between the eyebrows. Really just have a little free tapping here and find out where is your sweet spot for releasing tension. Good. Now slowly bring the tapping to a stop, and we're going to use both of our hands now on the back of the neck, really getting the fingers and thumbs involved in some self-massage here. Aim to make small circles, get deep into the neck muscle and tissue, and just move really slowly here and try and match your movement to the breath. If, however, your seating in your seated position is getting uncomfortable, then by all means, please move or prop yourself up on a cushion. Bringing the awareness to the breath and just trying to sync our breath with these neck circles as we release all that tension that we've been carrying. Maybe for you, you want to get the thumbs involved just at the cranium, you know, where the skull meets our neck. It's really common to hold a lot of tension around here, so really get the thumbs involved, massaging up into the beginning of where the skull begins. Maybe you want to take the massage down onto the shoulders and start doing a little crocodile business, releasing that tension. Good. And then from here, we're going to interlock our hands and bring them behind the chest here. Our thumbs are just going to rest at where the skull begins, and then the fingers are sort of cradling the head here. As we inhale, open the elbows, Chest is proud up to the ceiling, chin to ceiling as well. Exhale, close slowly the elbows together, bring the chin down towards the chest, and we round through the upper back. Inhale, open up, chest is proud, chin to ceiling. Exhale, slowly round here, closing the elbows, chin to chest, really pushing the back of the heart away from you to the back of the room. Inhale, open. Feel here as if your heart is lifting up to the ceiling. Good. Exhale, close, round through the thoracic spine. Let's do one more of each. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Good. Inhale, open one more time. When we're there, keep relaxing the head into the hands. You can gently knock the head side to side a little with the hands. Make sure you're not holding any tension here. We have the weight of the head supported in the hands. Take a big breath, open your chest. Good, slowly come back to center. From here, open the hands wide and we're going to turn the palms up to the ceiling. See if you can keep this feeling in the chest of opening up, being proud through the chest. Good, without moving anything in the spine, we're going to inhale as we turn our palms down and feel the shoulders rotate into that bad habitual pattern, and then exhale, open them up, shoulders roll back to that proud position we were just in. Good. Inhale, roll forwards. Exhale, roll back. One more time. Inhale, roll forwards, and exhale, roll back. Good. Dropping the right hand down to your side now. Inhale, the left arm reaches up and over, taking a nice gentle stretch into the side of the body. And what we're going to do here is look down with the eyes and just see if you can fully let go of the weight of your head. The left arm keeps reaching. And you can just gently shake the head here as well. Make sure you're not holding tension in the head. Changing to the other side. Inhale, right arm reaches. Exhale, up and over to the side. And when you feel that nice side stretch in the right of the body, look down with the eyes. And just gently let go of the head. Maybe you want to nod yes and no a few times. Make sure you're really not holding any tension in that neck. Last breath here. Good, slowly come back to center. We're going to take a few of our seated cat and cows now. Wherever you are, bring yourself into a comfortable seated position. And we place the hands onto the knees and actually hook the hands over the knees a little. Take a big inhale here. Open through the chest. See if you can arch the back, chin to ceiling. And exhale now, pull your upper back away from your hands, rounding through the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, opening out to our cow in a seated position. And exhale, cat, really rounding, pulling the upper back away from the hands. Good, one more time here. And exhale, seated cat. And now slowly, a little bit of free movement here as we start circling around. See if you can incorporate the cat and cow within your spine, your shoulders, your neck. When you're ready, change direction, circling the other way. Good. One of the last things we're going to practice here is a complete release for the neck, but it is a little dependent on the flexibility and length of your hamstrings. So if you have any pain in the hamstrings, please just keep the knees bent at all times. We'll bring ourselves to a standing position, and in fact, if you can come close to a wall, that would be great as well. So we're going to bring ourselves into a forward fold. Bend the knees generously here. We're going to hold elbow to elbow and just slowly start rocking the whole upper body, the neck, the head, from side to side. Notice how it takes a few breaths for us to really let go in the head and shoulders. We're ever so good at clinging onto them. So once more, bring your attention back to the breath here. Keep bending those knees if the hamstrings are tight. If your hamstrings are feeling good, maybe you want to inhale, bend, exhale, straighten. And if you are wanting to incorporate the wall, you will face the wall. Imagining that this mirror was a wall. You will face the wall, and the more comfortable you get into your forward fold, you can actually start leaning until your upper back connects with the wall. And then when this happens, we're able to fully let go, lean into the wall slightly, and really release that tension from the head and neck. So in a way, the more that we work on our flexibility in the hamstrings and the back chain of the body, the more it is a blessing to helping us relieve tension from the neck, as we're able to really let the whole upper body just hang free. So wherever you're at with your forward fold experiment, keep breathing. And maybe you want to keep shaking side to side a little, nodding yes and no, making sure you're really releasing that tension. And it's as if you can literally feel the vertebra lengthening here, releasing that compression that's been holding in between the vertebra. Good. Stay here for as long as you like, please. And when you are ready, bring yourself back to a comfortable seated position, lengthening through the spine, making sure those shoulders are back and down. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go through the mouth. Good. This time we inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain and hold the breath. 3, 2, 1. Exhale now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and hold the breath. 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause and hold the breath. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, holding the breath. 3, 2, 1. Good. Take one more breath like this in your own counts. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope this yoga helped you. If you are suffering from head and neck pain, then make sure you're staying hydrated, drinking plenty of water, and prioritizing your sleep cycle, as your sleep is really what helps regenerate and heal the body. And keep practicing your stillness, your breathing. The breath retention technique that we just practiced is a really good one for oxygenating the brain and the body. And another great useful breathing technique is Nadi Shohan, the alternate nostril breathing, which is also great for headaches, which leads into the neck pain. So I really hope this helped. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about me and learn from some of the incredible teachers I've had the privilege of learning from, then check out my new podcast, Woke AF with Ruth. I'll share the link below. If you did like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Loads of love.